Best IS, myself I am Ratnabhushan. This is our new session for C.A.P, that is Current Affairs program, which will benefit you for IS, and other major competitive exams. My main purpose is to work for students and update their knowledge and help them to reach their goal. It is today, 1st December 2016. So the most important news of today's are Japan to test fishing mess to catch up space junk. Space isn't so empty these days. Earth's orbit is cluttered with more than 500,000 bits of debris, mostly rocket and satellites remnants that can wreck anything in their flight path. So, a 106-year-old Japanese fishing net maker may have a solution. That company name is Nito Simo Company. Is working with the Japan Space Agency to develop a mesh material to tether and drag these pieces of space junk into the atmosphere. The experiment is a part of an international cleanup effort planning to safeguard astronauts and about $900 billion worth of space station, satellites and other infrastructure on the telecommunication, weather forecasting, earth monitoring and navigation. The next news on India inked 5,000 crore deal with US for 145 howitzer. India inked the letter of agreement and acceptance with the US on the Wednesday for the $737 million approx 5,000 crore rupees acquisition of 145 M777 ultralight howitzer in a government to government deal. So the 1.3 million strong army has been demanding such 155 mm ultralight howitzer with a strike range over 25 km for well over a decade, since they can be airlifted swiftly to threatened high altitude areas such as Ladakh and Arunachal Pradesh along the 4,057 km line of actual control with China. The howitzer, which weighed just over 4 tons due to use of the titanium, this is very important, titanium se banaya gaya howitzer, can be moved to altitudes up to 16,000 feet. So it will be a great deal for India. Cuban rumba and Ugandan music now on the UNESCO heritage list. Cuba's sensual rumba dance and Belgium's thriving beer culture brought new effervescence to UNESCO coveted list of intangible heritage on Wednesday. UNESCO noted that Belgium produces some 1,500 types of beer, while the Cuba, because the rumba is sprang from the poor community, the dance is enduring expression of resistance and self-esteem. So basically I want to tell about rumba. Rumba means, literally it means party, and that is a very sensual party. It donates the complex of the secular music style known as Cuban rumba. So Cuban rumba. Next news are trade cost of India remain high, UN body. The United Nations Economic and Social Commission for Asia and the Pacific said international and intra-regional trade cost of India remain higher compared with the trade cost of best performing economies in Asia and the Pacific, although declining trend has been observed since 2009. FDI inflows to India expanded by 10% on average during 2010 to 15, while in 2015 inflows recorded an even stronger expansion at 27.8%, which was significantly higher than the Asia Pacific region's average 5.6%. And there is one grim condition about the girl children. It's very sad for us that India is missing girl children. The sex ratio day by day it's going to be decreased. It's very sinful for us, and we are working for the Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao and so many programs. But literally I want to tell, we have to work on the female education, we have to work on the women empowerment as well as for girls education. It is a cruel irony of fast growing India that there are fewer and fewer girls as a ratio of total birth as a result of complex factors that include parental preference, new data from the civil registration system of the Register General of India point to the hardening of the pattern with all a fall in the sex ratio at a birth of 898 girls to 1000 boys in 2013 to 887 a year later. So it's a not good sign for the country where it is. I want to tell you in reference of one historical book, that is Manu Smriti, where the women are not going to be worshipped, the God is not going to survive. So we should encourage the BJP-led government response to the silent crisis with the Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao campaign, which focuses on prevention of sex-selective abortion, creation of opportunities for education, and protection of girl children. So a wider assessment needs to be made on why a state such as Tamil Nadu with a strong social development foundation has slipped on sex ratio at birth 834 going to CSR data for 2014. The Credible Baby scheme was started in 1992 in Tamil Nadu to raise the survival chances of girl children by encouraging mothers to give them anonymously for adoption. So definitely it's not good thing for our country. We should follow and we should encourage the girls. And the one very positive news, सिनेमा घरों में राष्ट्रगान, सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने दिया पर्दे पर राष्ट्र ध्वज दिखलाने और लोगों को उस वक्त खड़ा रहने का आदेश। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने देश भर के सभी सिनेमा घरों को फिल्म शुरू होने से पहले भारत का राष्ट्रगान जन गण मन बजाने को कहा है। अपने असाधारण आदेश में अदालत ने यह भी कहा है कि राष्ट्रगान बजते समय पर्दे पर राष्ट्रीय ध्वज दिखाना अनिवार्य होगा और लोगों को इसके सम्मान में खड़ा होना भी पड़ेगा। न्यायमूर्ति दीपक मिश्रा और अमिताव राव की खंडपीठ ने एक जनहित याचिका पर यह आदेश दिया। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने संविधान अनुच्छेद 51A का हवाला देते हुए कहा है कि प्रत्येक नागरिक का यह कर्तव्य है कि वह संविधान में बताए आदर्शों के प्रति सम्मान प्रकट करे। इनमें राष्ट्रगान और राष्ट्रध्वज भी शामिल है। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कहा है समय आ गया है कि देश के नागरिक यह समझें कि वे एक राष्ट्र में रहते हैं। राष्ट्रभक्ति के प्रतीक राष्ट्रगान के प्रति सम्मान प्रकट करना हर एक नागरिक का कर्तव्य है और इसके लिए वे बाध्य भी हैं। तो ये बहुत बड़ा आदेश है और ये बहुत ही अच्छी चीज़ है। 2002 में अगर मैं इसकी बात करूँ कि 2002 में महाराष्ट्र सरकार ने एक कानून बनाया। राज्य ने ये व्यवस्था की कि सिनेमा घरों में फिल्म दिखाए जाने से पहले राष्ट्रगान बजाया जाएगा और लोगों को खड़ा होना पड़ेगा। महाराष्ट्र की तर्ज पर तमिलनाडु ने भी इस प्रथा को शुरू करने का प्रयास किया। इस दौरान कई बार लोग राष्ट्रगान बजाते समय खड़े नहीं हुए। इस पर काफ़ी विवाद भी हुआ। लोग सिनेमा मालिकों के खिलाफ कोर्ट गए पर मद्रास कोर्ट ने इस पर रोक लगाने से मना कर दिया। कुछ राजनीतिक पार्टियां इस पर भी फिर राजनीति चालू कर दी हैं। तो ये तो दैट इज़ नॉट सीरियस पॉइंट। और राष्ट्रगान के ऊपर तो किसी को भी राजनीति नहीं तो एकदम ही नहीं करना चाहिए। HIV कमज़ोर हो रहा है। 1981 में पहली बार इसकी पहचान अमेरिकी संस्था सेंटर्स फॉर डिसीज कंट्रोल एंड डिप्रेशन प्रिवेंशन ने की। तब से यह विश्व में सर्वाधिक तेजी से फैलने वाला लाइलाज बीमारी है। हर साल हजारों लोग इसके गिरफ्त में आ रहे हैं। लेकिन 2000 से 2015 के बीच HIV के नए मामलों में और एड्स से होने वाली मौतों में कमी देखने को मिली है। फिर भी स्थिति चिंताजनक है। 11 लाख लोग 2015 में मरे HIV से। 21 लाख भारत HIV से पीड़ितों की संख्या है। और बताया जा रहा है कि चीन में HIV से इसी साल 2 लाख से अधिक लोगों की मौत हुई। वर्तमान में 6.54 लोग वहाँ HIV से पीड़ित हैं। तो बट इट इज़ इम्प्रूविंग। एंड जो अफ्रीका है, अफ्रीका में विश्व में सर्वाधिक एड्स और HIV के पीड़ितों की संख्या है. So these are the most important news of today's our legend hero is Devendra Tagore. Devendra Tagore, he was a great reformer. He was a Hindu philosopher active in Brahmo Samaj and which aimed to reform Hindu religion and way of life. He was the founder of 1848 Brahmo religion, and Devendra Tagore was deeply very religious man. His movement with Brahmo Samaj was found in 1843 and merging his Tattva Bodhini Sabha with Brahmo Samaj. In the beginning, basically, Devendra Tagore, after the death of Raja Ram Mohan Rai, he founded one organization, Tattva Bodhini Sabha, to preach the ideals of Raja Ram Mohan Rai, independent from Brahmo Samaj. But if you will see, the Raja Ram Mohan Rai outlook is secular. Devendra Tagore, he want to focus on only Hinduism. He want to make reform in Hindu Dharma. So Devendra Tagore campaigns were basically for the reformation of Hindu Dharma, and Devendra Tagore work on two fronts, especially one is reform in Hinduism, and oppose Christian missionaries. He condemned idol worship. He condemned this pilgrimage, discouraged pilgrimage, and especially rituals and ceremonies. So under his leadership, the branches of Samaj were established in various towns, and the Brahmo Samaj message is spread in whole Bengal. Another thing about Devendra Tagore is Devendra Tagore codified Adi Dharma doctrine in Brahmo Dharma Bij, that is seat of the Brahmo Dharma. In 1850, he published a book titled Brahmo Dharma, enshrining the fundamental principles. These principles emphasizes monotheism, rationality, and reject spiritual codifications, and he said that there should be a meditation between man and God, there should be no caste distinction, there should be no idolatry. So these are some facts about Devendra Tagore, one who played a great reform in Hindu Dharma. So these are the most important news and legend here. So I would like to say, please share, like and subscribe, because these things are very important for the moral development as well as for spiritual development in nowadays life. So thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you, India. Thank you so much.